What is going on, guys? Esoteric Rider here, and today, well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna start this off by, yesterday, I finally did a modification, which, again, I should have done a long time ago, or maybe it could have waited, or maybe I shouldn't have just done it at all, and today I'm gonna explain why I feel the way that I do. And that's simply because, well, I installed the Power Commander 5 into my Honda Fury, and if you guys are regular watchers of my videos, you guys know that I installed the Cobra FI 200 2000R tuner into my bike. And now if you're comparing the two tuners, that's like comparing apples to oranges, because the Power Commander 5 has way more span of things it can do as far as tuning your bike, as far as loading maps and adjusting idle and adjusting air and fuel, ignition, whole 9 yards. And the Cobra tuner just does the, I believe, just the fuel. It's just like you turn the pots and then you're good to go. It's just kind of like adjusting a carburetor, but it's just like, it's like adjusting a carburetor but not being able to put in different jets, if that makes sense. So I decided to get the Power Commander 5. I was going to go with the 6, but they were out of stock and I wanted to make one with my schedule. I needed to have one earlier this week, or last week, by the time this video uploads. And they were currently sold out, so there's like, hey, we'll send you a Power Commander 5 for a discount, and you can go with that. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'll go with that. That sounds nice. And plus, with the Power Commander 6 being so new, I don't know if, you know, I'm very new to the DynoJet series, to Power Commanders as a whole, and I don't know as far, I imagine the 5 maps would have worked with the Power Commander 6. I believe that would have been the case, but I felt as if, since there are so many videos of the Power Commander 5, if I needed help with anything, I will be able to get it instantly and be able to go from there without any, you know, doubt that something can't be fixed, or, you know, there's no support for it yet if something was to go wrong. However, so I installed the Power Commander 5, and yes, I did plan to make a video tutorial, a full tutorial on how to do so, but I came down with the big COVID, and that's why I sound a little bit stuffy right now. It was because, I don't know if it was just because I'm a young cat and my immune system is built stronger than Brock Lesnar. It feels just like a regular common cold. If I had never taken a at-home COVID test, my girlfriend kind of made me take one just in case. That's what I get for listening to women, of all people. Ugh, gosh, who does that anymore? Just kidding. Respect your girlfriends, people. Now, anyway, I took an at-home COVID test, and yeah, it came back positive. Went to the doctors, got time off work because of it, because they don't want me coming in, even though I feel, you know, completely fine as far as it being COVID. This has just felt like a cold just amped up. But nonetheless, it's going to affect you different than it affects me. But anyway, back to the bike talk. That's why I sound a little bit stuffy, and the video just came out like absolute garbage. I couldn't speak, I kept tongue twisting everything and skipping over steps and having to go back because I missed something, and yeah, it was just not one of my better videos. So if I hated making it, you guys were going to hate watching it. I was going to hate editing it and uploading it, and you guys are going to be like, wow, this dude is an absolute tard when it comes to Power Commanders getting installed onto his motorcycle. And yeah, that, yeah, I couldn't blame you there if you thought I was a tard if I uploaded that video, because I went full tard, but hey, the bike's running fine so far, and everything got installed correctly after I went over everything about 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 or 7, don't know, lost count, wasn't really counting to begin with. So as you can see, the bike seems about the same. If you're asking me, is it worth it? I'll get to that point. What I do want to get at is I actually put 2 maps on there. I tried one out, didn't care for it, and then put this one on that I'm currently riding on that actually came from DynoJet. It is the, I don't remember the name of the air cleaner, but it is very similar to the Power Flow and the Cobra sweat pipes. And the Cobra sweat pipes, the sweepers, and the straight shots are exactly the same. They're just bent in a different shape. I don't care. Fight me about it. I don't care what you have to say. So, I put that on there, and it's currently running fine. Do I feel a major difference between how this bike ran with the Cobra tuner and the Power Commander? Well, yes and no. I have no idea if this is getting more miles per gallon. Do I want to take this to a dyno dyno tuner? Absolutely. I think I will try to at least make a video on that if the guy allows me, because I actually do have a motorcycle shop that does dyno tuning in my area. It's like maybe 6 or 7 minutes from my house. So I think I might do that before the season's over. And like I said in my last video, unfortunately, that seems to be coming sooner rather than later. And yeah, I know, it makes me cry every time. So one thing I do notice about this map is it keeps my idle up a little higher compared to the Cobra tuner. Right now it's idling higher, but see if you can hear it. Okay, usually after some time, once the bike reaches a certain temperature, it idles lower. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it through the traffic, but it's definitely idling a lot lower now. So that's actually pretty nice as far as fuel consumption goes. The other tune, it was called the You'll Die tune. I forgot. It was like from a Honda Fury form, and it gives it a really, really low idle and a lot of D-cell pop and just backfiring and just, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't care for it. And this one seems to be performing a lot better. And yeah, this one I definitely recommend if you're starting out and you don't plan on getting it dyno tuned, in which I think that you should. But I don't know if it's going to make a major difference getting a custom tune if you're comparing it to the Cobra tuner, the FI tuner. And that's the only thing that's really stopping me or putting a dent in my plans, is I don't want to spend another pretty coin to get a custom tune on my bike and have it run the exact same way it did when I had the Cobra tuner on it, and it's just going to be a bunch of wasted money, because the price difference between the Cobra and the Power Commander is like a $200 some difference. Now if we're talking the Power Commander 6, yeah, that's another $100 on there, and that would just suck if the Power Commander, the only tunes that were available, or the tune that you get for your bike, granted every bike is going to be different, pipes, intake, pair valve deletes, if you do those, it's going to be different. So I might be completely wrong when it comes to your case, but in my case, in which I'm speaking on, it might just be the exact same as how I had it with the Cobra tuner. And I guess there's only way to find out is to take it to a dyno tuner and, get it tuned, save the map, and see and compare the numbers, and, go from there. But I obviously taken out the Cobra tuner, and so I won't be able to actually put that on the actual dyno. So, but as far as get up and go goes, there is a little bit more on the low end, definitely in the high end. There's a lot more for that. Other than that, there's not very much big difference. So, do I recommend the Power Commander? Yeah, absolutely. For the customizability, absolutely, I do recommend it. That is, a big key point in, what they do, and there's so much flexibility you can do between them. And yeah, I definitely recommend one of those. But if you're looking to save $1 and you don't plan to do much other than, throw different pipes and a tuner on, go with the Cobra tuner. If you're on a budget, by all means, go with the Cobra tuner. I think you'll be just fine by adjusting the pods and whatnot and seeing what's right. So that would be my recommendation for that. But if you're looking to do something big with your VTX, or hell, any bike really, definitely go with the Power Commander, because I'm sure by the time you're going to be getting one, there's going to be a lot of support for the Power Commander 6. Yeah, I did see that person, but I mean, I had so much escape room on the other side there, so I wasn't really worried. But anyway, there was another point that I wanted to bring up. Oh yes, my shifting points. My shifting points is definitely different. So this bike is a lot smoother when you're in 4th gear going anywhere between 50 to 60. It is a lot smoother. It seems to take off a lot better. Like that is nice. N-I-C-E-E-E, boy, that is nice. Quick break. Skirt. Hell yeah. You know, I'm so proud that is one of my best motorcycle skills is progressive quick braking. So proud of myself for that. I was, you know, I don't mean to toot my own horn or shit on anybody's parade, but I was the best in my MSF class. The two instructors were like, you've never ridden before. How are you so good at progressive braking? I'm like, you just lightly pull on the brake and progress. It's not that hard. They're like, just these other students just don't get it. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell them. I guess I don't know. But no, that was just a little funny thing. But it is a gorgeous morning for a ride, and even though I still am diagnosed with the big virus of things, yeah, ooh. When that bike is warmed up, I will say that the takeoff is there. The takeoff is definitely there, a lot more prominent. No cops behind me. 'Cause I love just fucking flooring it down this road. Well, twisting it down this road. Alright, I am out of gears. Yeah! No cops, alright, cool. 75 is extremely comfortable. Alright, gotta tune her down. If I want to do that, I better just jump on the expressway. Alright, that was fun. That was actually really smooth. Like, that was actually serious. I don't know if it was the mixture of the seat, but that was actually extremely comfortable. So I'm pretty happy about that, so. Yeah, now that I'm actually getting to ride this just a little bit more other than a test ride, my opinion is slightly changing, like literally as I make this video. The Cobra Tuner, I'm sorry, the Power Commander is holding up very well. Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, absolutely, like I said. If you're looking to save a buck, go with the Cobra Tuner, you know, if you're not looking to do very much. But, yeah, definitely go with the Power Commander if you have the time to install it. It is an easy install. My man, the Valley Grommer, shout out to him. Made a full walkthrough tutorial, and he's another Honda Fury Honda motovlogger, and you know, shout out to him. He's a cool guy, and yeah, definitely go watch his video. Shout out to him. The instructions on the paper are actually quite simple, other than where to install the throttle control sensor wire. Sorry, not the throttle control. Yep, I'm right. And yeah, they don't get very specific on that, but it's under the left side engine cover, which is literally one Allen bolt and it pops off. And yeah, the picture doesn't really do it justice, because you're looking at your bike, you're like, everything seems to be there, but not what I'm looking at. So how do I do the thing? But yeah, that's the only part that left me confused. So yeah, definitely self-explanatory. You know, I'm no expert on motorcycle modifications. Do I know my way around? Yeah, absolutely, but that was the first time ever installing a Power Commander on any bike, or, you know, any kind of tuner, that is, aside from the Cobra Tuner. But the Cobra Tuner was literally plug and play. You didn't have to tap into any factory wires or go into any other sensors or go into the ignition coils. But that is, you know, like I said, self-explanatory. But ending quotes for this very nice ride: pick yourself up a Power Commander for your Honda Fury. It is dope. I do recommend it. In the beginning, I really didn't, but then again, when I changed my pipes and I took my baffles out, I didn't notice any difference until I started riding it more, and it got hotter and hotter and hotter, and there was a difference. So I guess that's just with my bike, might not be with yours. You might get it right away, but that is for you to find out and for me to end this video on. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, where you find more motorcycle content like this. And if you check out my Instagram at Esoteric Rider, you will find more motorcycle content and pictures of this beautiful specimen of a machine that is my 2020 Honda Fury. So for the meantime, I am going to go ride around and wreak havoc on this gorgeous motorcycle. So in the meantime, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, lets YouTube know I'm doing a halfway decent job on my videos, and be sure to keep the rubber side down and be safe and ride free. Peace out.